Good morning, learners. I am Dr. Sudarshan P. here before you to present a topic titled Employment Test and its Types under section 7 of Unit 3. In the previous session, I told you about the selection process. But selection process is a lengthy topic. Therefore, we are taking the remaining aspects, that is employment test and its types in this session. Almost all the companies are conducting different types of tests while selecting the employees or prospective employees for their company. So as I said earlier, selection in itself is an elimination process, unlike recruitment. Here in each stage or in each test, we are going to delete the unskilled or not suitable candidates for our organization. So, meaning and definition of employment test. Employment tests are those tests for checking the suitability of a job applicant for a position. Employment testing is based on certain scores, test scores indicating the likely level of job performance a candidate would provide. So to understand the capability or employability of the candidates, there are different types of tests that are conducted. So checking the suitability so that we can check the suitability of that applicant to the job in our organization. ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಜಾಬಿಗೆ ಸೂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಪರಾಮರ್ಶೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ತರ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನೀಡಲಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡದ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಮತ್ತು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಾಲಿಟಿ ಉಳ್ಳ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್. According to Milton L. Boom, a test is a sample of an individual behavior. Sample of an individual's behavior. So we can understand other individual behavior by testing some of the important aspects of human behavior or individual behavior through some test. So a test is a sample of an individual behavior or performance or attitude. By conducting such a test to these candidates, we can understand or we can get some insight about their behavior, their performance and their attitude or predisposition towards their job or their perception towards a job. Now, normally different types of tests are done while selecting the prospective employees. That is, types of employment test. ಯಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಲಾಗತ್ತೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ ಅಥವಾ ನೇಮಕಾತಿ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಅಥವಾ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ. ನೇಮಕಾತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನ್, ನೇಮಕಾತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಕ್ರೂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. Under that, first one, intelligent test. IQ capacity the capability ಅನ್ನ ನಿರ್ಧರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆಂಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. These tests are used to judge the mental capacity of the candidate. They are measure an individual's learning ability to catch or understand instructions, and ability to make decisions and judgments. So If candidate is having that intelligent quotient, good level of intelligent quotient, then he or she is capable of fast individual learning, then ability to catch or understand instructions and ability to make decisions, and even in sometimes if he or she is good at intelligent, then he can take his or her own judgments. So to ensure this, intelligent tests are conducted by the companies. Second one is aptitude test, APTITUDE test. These are the potentials an individual has for learning the skills required to do the job efficiently. Individual potentials of individuals, or potentials an individual has for learning the skills required to do the job efficiently. What are the different types of skills, right? Problem solving skill, communication skill, language skill, analytical skill, creative thinking skill, right? Interpersonal skill. And these skills are measured by that test called aptitude test. It measures capacity and potential for development of the applicant if he is selected for our company. So it help us to understand the potentiality of the candidate for development if proper training is given in our organization. Next, point number 3, proficiency test. These tests are designed to measure the skills already held by the individual. These tests are conducted to measure the skills already that is possessed by the individual applicant. It is used to measure the level of knowledge and proficiency acquired by the applicants through his formal education, right? Formal education. Next, knowledge test. These are devised to measure the depth of knowledge and proficiency in certain skills already achieved by the candidate or applicants, such as engineering, accounting, etc. And whether he has accounting knowledge or engineering knowledge or computer knowledge, that will be tested by such a test conducted by the companies. ಸೊ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆಂಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಆಪ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್ನ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಾಲಿಟಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ಈ ತರಬೇತಿ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಅವ ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಲರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಮತ್ತು ಅವನ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಾಲಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಗಿರತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಪ್ರೊಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್. ಈ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೌಶಲ್ಯತೆ ಅವನಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂತಹ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಲಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ, ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಬಗೆಗಿನ ಅವನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜ್ಞಾನ ಇದೆ, ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾನೆ, ಅದರ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಆ ಸೆಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಅವನು ಪರಿಣತಿ ಹೊಂದಿದ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಪರೀಕ್ಷಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಲಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಎಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ರೈಟ್, ಇದನ್ನ ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಥ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಲಾಗತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ. It identifies the pattern of interest in the areas in which an individual shows a special concern. Normally it will be a specialization area. ಸೊ ಇದು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅವನ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಯಾವುದು ಅನ್ನೋದು, ರೈಟ್? ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್, ಪೇಸ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಮೆಂಟ್. It helps the individual in selecting occupations of their interest. So that candidate can reveal his or her aspiration towards a job in this interest test. so that we can select the candidate who are having interest in the said position in the organization. Otherwise there will be misplacement of employees in different position. Next, personality test. It probes the qualities of an individual 8 personality as well. That is the combination of aptitude, interest, usual mode, and temperament. So individuals, I made a mistake. It proves the quality of an individual's personality as whole. Individual's personality as whole. It should be individuals apostrophe s instead of that it has typed as 8. Sorry for that. Right? Individual's personality as whole. Like the combination of aptitude, the skills that he has, interest, usual mood, or temperament, stability of mind, or we say emotional quotient or emotional balance, and temperament, right? These aspects are tested in a test called personality test. Next, achievement test, where aptitude test is capacity to learn in the future, right? His aptitude to learn something in the future. Achievement test is concerned with what one has already learned or accomplished. When applicants claim to know something, an achievement test is given to measure how well they know it. So already has achieved something in the profession or in the learning, and that will be tested during this selection process. Here, achievement test is done to know the knowledge, what knowledge or skills or ideas that already learned or accomplished by the candidate. Whereas aptitude test is done to understand the capacity of the learner in the future. Next, test is PIP test. PIP test are those which seeks to measure one's personality, interest and preference. PIP, personality, interest and preferences. These tests are designed to understand the relationship between any one of these and certain types of jobs. So it tells us some insight about the personality of that candidate, interest of that candidate, preferences of that candidate, right? So these are the normal ways which will help you to place that candidate in the proper position. So especially in Indian administrative services, if they are having top ranks and they will be asked to tell the areas of interest, whether revenue department or foreign affairs or say finance, administrative and all that. Similarly, PIP test will help us to understand in detail the interest, personality, preferences of that personality, interest and preferences of that candidate. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು, ಅವನು ಯಾವ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಯಾವ್ದು ಏರಿಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥೈಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಲಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್, ಒಬ್ಬ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್ ನ ಓವರ್ ಆಲ್ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಲಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಇದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅವನ ಆಪ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಏನು, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು, ಯೂಶುವಲ್ ಮೋಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಂಪರಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ಅಚೀವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್, ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಆ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥೈಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ತರದ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಲಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ PIP ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ, ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವನ ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್, ಆದ್ಯತೆ, ಈ ಮೂರು ಅಂಶಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂಶಗಳನ್ನು ಆಧಾರವಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಲಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಆಗ ಅವನ ನಿಜವಾದ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲೈಸ್ಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾ, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಯಾವುದು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಅನುಕೂಲತೆಯನ್ನು ತಂದುಕೊಡ್ತದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಇದಲ್ಲದೆ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್. ಮೀನಿಂಗ್: ದ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಟೇಕನ್ ಟು ಚೆಕ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್. ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜ್ಞಾನ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಪರಾಮರ್ಶಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್, ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್, ರೀಸನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್, ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅದರ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Including communication skill or communication writing can be understood by having such a written test. So, written test is conducted to check the candidate's subject knowledge, logical, analytical ability, reasoning, language, and other skills that he or she has. There are some types of written test. That includes normally point one, objective type test. So objective type test, answer four or options will be given. He has to select the alternative, best alternative or exact answer out of the options available. Next, recall test, recall type test. Next, selection or recognition type. So, by conducting written test, you will understand his temperament also. How he is analyzing different situations. How he is reasoning to different situations. His language skills are also revealed by written test. Analytical ability. Sometimes orally he may not be so strong in communication, but in writing he will depict the actuality, or he has the capacity to analyze that particular problem in a very creative manner, right? So written test is one of the tool to select the best candidate for our organization or for the positions of our organization. Here, companies may conduct all types of tests to the candidates, or they may select the combination of some of the tests. Then they will select the employees. Again, there is no ready-made pattern of test for different jobs in any organization. They have to evolve their own method of selection test so that a potential capable human resource is acquired, or that talent pool is acquired for the various positions which are kept vacant in our organization. Here also, while designing test and while conducting test, greater care and caution is to be taken so that good or talented pool of prospective employees are not out of our process. At the same time, inability or individuals who have inability or not suitable to our organization are not selected for the purpose of the vacancies in our organization. So, greater care and caution is to be taken in formulating the test and conducting the test and evaluating the test. Then only we can achieve the purpose that we have desired to achieve out of this test or selection test. So, with this, I concluding this session. Thank you for being with me.